Hello, just sharing this out. Welcome in. Hi, Grace. Hope everything's going well at your house. If you guys could share me out, I would appreciate it. We're making this butterfly wreath tonight. It's a grapevine. I put my bow on already because I'm tired. I worked today, and my new coach told me that I committed to going live today, so I needed to go live. So, thanks, Grace. Thanks, Timmy. So, I am going live so I don't get marked bad from my coach. I don't want a bad grade because tomorrow's class, Coach Misty, she's going to be pretty strict. I saw her call a couple people out today. So, you guys, be ready. But that's why I'm paying for a coach. So that I can do well. And I must have flipped you the wrong way. There we go. So, that's where we're at. I just made a simple bow for this. I made it out of the deluxe ribbons. There's no sense in really fluffing it like crazy till you're done. Thanks, Sharon. There she is. My coach is here. No, I think maybe not. Maybe that's you, Shara. So we're just going to start. We're going to put some ficus in the outside. The Hoblob has all their summer on 50% off today. So if you still need some summer stuff, and this is kind of an in-between, so I'm doing it in some yellows and oranges. Hi, Brandy. Welcome in, everybody. Guess I should have filled my glue pot. And I didn't. So, might have to end up using the glue gun at the end. I didn't get home from work till late because I had to go to the chiropractor after work. And he just got back from vacation, so they were busy. Then they bounced me. Thanks, you, Shara. This is the deluxe ribbon. Let me see where I got it. Greek Roads. They're both exactly the same, only I turned the 2.5 inch to the black side. Hey, Kim. I'm sure missing seeing you guys. It's like we had a family reunion and then we all went away. I'm ready for another family reunion. I don't know about you guys, but I am. I cleaned my grapevine. But a lot of people cut all the little curlicues off, and I think they're kind of, I always like to leave mine on. I think they're kind of cute. So, I don't leave them all on, but I leave some. Because to me, that's part of the grapevine. You love to spend time with your family? Yes, we used to have a family reunion, Brandy, that went on Labor Day weekend. It started on Friday and ended till Monday. Came complete with a beer trailer, a hog roast, a chicken barbecue, an auction that paid for it, where everybody brought something, and we even had mass. Because my generation didn't go to church, so my dad brought the mass to us. But some of these people in here are in my Discord group with me, and they're my family in my pocket. If we need anything, those people are right there. They are the best. And a lot of us was able to get together in the first weekend in May, and we went to, where did we go? TMI Gifts. And that was really fun. Let's cut some of this out of there. So we all got to hug each other, meet each other. That was awesome. All right, there's the ficus and lots of pearls. There she is. There's my coach. My coach said I had to go live. I told him that. Misty, you committed to live, you're going live. She's going to be after us like there's no tomorrow. Great, thanks, Misty. But if you wouldn't have called me out, I wouldn't be on here. So I appreciate you for calling me out. All right, we got some of these cute little lilies because I want it to be a little summery and not real fall, but yet something that can be carried over into fall. So these are yellow with the orange, like the butterfly. We're not going to use a lot of those, just enough to brighten it up a little bit. So, some of them are a little, I should have steamed them. I can steam them later. If you wonder what I'm doing over here, I have a glue pot that I'm dipping these into. Did everybody have a good weekend? Mine was good. Got the laundry done. My grandson was here Saturday into Sunday. My daughter-in-law came and helped us trim the dogs. So we got that done. All right, we're gonna start with 3. Good, Timmy. I'm glad you had an amazing weekend. Timmy went to the Ohio Bike Fest. Then we got some Gerber daisies. All this came from Hoblob today. I don't know if I like those leaves or not. Let me see if they go with this. No, we're not going to use the leaves. They're not real bad, but they're just not what I wanted. So, well, we got one dog trimmed. The other one won't let us touch his feet. We're going to have to take him to the vet. Yeah, playtime's over for you. 2 weekends in a row. Well, it's supposed to rain this next weekend, so. All right, when I put one at the bottom, I'm going to put one at the top. This is going to kind of be simple, but I'm going to make it wispy here in just a little bit. I'm going up to the top. And I'm going to come out the bottom. If you saw me, I just looked up to see where I put it, so that we're kind of the same. Thanks, Coach. Anybody that's interested in having a coach, a trainer, somebody to teach you if you're new to wreath making, Misty just started a group, and I think it's still $15 a month. And the classes that she already had in there when you signed up, if you're just a beginner or you've been doing it for a little while like I have, it's all awesome. So, and Misty's keeping us accountable. Tomorrow starts the Zooms. So I'm looking forward to that. So, Misty's a great teacher. She teaches from the heart. Misty does everything she does from the heart. And so I'm looking forward to all of this whole new adventure. So it's Little Luxuries NC, and the name of her group is the Pearl Circle. But I'm telling you, just when I signed up and got into the portal, the classes I've taken already, or the lessons, were phenomenal. This one's not really going to show from the front much, but when you walk to the side, you will see it. Yep, you agree. Yushara is on here. Lizer Custom Wreaths. Her husband has a he has a supply store. Lizer supply store. Shara just made some beautiful supply store. Lizer supply store. Shara just made some beautiful for this, and it's not a pusher. So, since I have a pick machine, we're going to cut some out of it so we have some wispiness to it. And see how it goes. I've never done this before, so we're trying something new. Can't see the wreath. Sorry. Better? Are we better now? Let's see how this pick machine is going to do for me. And there we are. It's picked. Okay, guys, let me know. Sorry. What happens is it's so close quarters out here in my craft room that if I bump it, all right, we're going to stick that clear back in there. Bring that around. Some of them are going to stick out a little farther than right now, but we'll fix that. Make that one a little bit closer. We might cut that off and make it a little bit closer. If you don't have a pick machine, watch Marketplace. I found mine for $40, which I thought was a real steal. I had to do some driving to get it, but it worked. I don't like that big, so we're going to cut it down. Make sure you're careful where you put these. Yes, Missy, it was a great deal. They're usually $2.60 something, but you know, now, since I've used the pick machine, if I would have used one before now, I probably would have paid full price for one. The problem was I stuck that in the wrong way, and that's what I'm not liking. See, I like them a little bit shorter. We got some other greenery we're going to stick in here. You got to be careful with these picks because they're really sharp and they do hurt. So, okay, Misty, let me know if it goes off again, because I certainly don't want you guys watching and you can't see nothing. That's kind of a waste of everybody's time. So, If you don't like it, rip it out. That's a pearl that we've learned from Misty. Where's everybody from? I'm in Ohio, Northwest Ohio. So, I'm trying to watch for comments. For those of you that are new tonight, welcome in. We're making this butterfly wreath. I do have an Etsy store. It's in a link in my bio. Connie CC Crafts, Etsy. It's also in my link tree. See how those are just kind of peeking out? Wyoming. Brandy's in Wyoming. Hi, Rosie. I'm doing well. You bought yours, Rio, when it was $99? Yeah, that's a good deal too. But the things you can do with something like this, I mean, there's no way I'm going to use all this grass. North Carolina, Ohio. North Carolina is one of my next trips I'm planning. As soon as I retire. Which is August. The official day, August 13th, I think. 6th, 13th, somewhere in there. So, it's not long. 45 more days, I think I figured. Maybe a little more than that. Yep, I'm coming. Grandma Connie's coming to take them kids shopping. And this time they won't have a whole car ride home. So I can buy them what they want and not try to discourage them to want other things. Alright, we're going to tie this down right in here. So we need something here. Let's see what... I need one more picky right over there. And then I think we might be done with this, at least for a little bit, till we see where we're at. Timmy's going shotgun. We had a good time, didn't we, Timmy? We were in right at the Ohio-Kentucky line coming home from... Timmy went with me to TMI, Mississippi. And we stopped. Timmy had to use the bathroom, so we stopped, and she was in there for a few minutes, and she wasn't in there long, and she came out and she said, Connie, there's a disco in the bathroom. Thought she was crazy, right? And hi Kathy. Sure enough, I went in and checked. There was a button on the wall. You push the button and all the lights went out into place and disco lights came on and disco music. Now I can't imagine what Timmy went through in there on that throne and the lights went out and it was party time. I think that probably would have stopped the flow for me. Yep, Misty, it was disco time. They said somebody actually got married in the bathroom. So, and we didn't even write down what the name of the gas station was. I don't know if you remember, Timmy, but I don't even remember what the name of the gas station was. All right, we're going to use some eucalyptus. This is a pusher. And we're going to fill in some of these holes and give it a little bit different color greenery, because I've been taught to use 3 different color greeneries. So that's what we're doing. And that's going to help fill up these holes. Glue strings are awful. It was bizarre. I think it's in, Kathy, I think it's in Kim CLK's when she posted her highlights from Mississippi. I think she had it in there. So if you go back and look for that, you can see the video. I guess I can go back and post it. I never even thought about that. When in doubt, rip it out. I didn't like that placement, how that was coming out, because that leaf goes there. I hope I have more of this. Building out my bow a little bit. We're going to tie this right down here when we get to the end. And get rid of these tails. Okay, this is the ribbon that we used. Now it's all over there. It's deluxe. Came from Creek Road. It's orange and polka dot on one side, black on the other. Hi, Claudia. And the number is LX3049P2 for the 5/8, 7/8, whatever this is. And then the big one also came from not Creek Roads, probably TMI. And I don't know if Creek Roads has it. LX3051P2. And if you are not in Double Troublemakers, you can get 10% off from Creek Roads by using the code CREW10. Oh, good. I do have more of this. I was like, I just went to Hobby Lobby today. You saw it on the last night's live sale? Yeah, if you don't have a code for them, those of us that are in the crew use Crew 10. I know Lindsay and Courtney both have a code. I don't know if anybody else that has a code. But we get 10% off. And that helps. If you're in the Double Troublemakers, you get 20% off. I think you're in the Double Troublemakers, aren't you, Brandy? I don't know if you're in Misty's or not. But it's definitely worth your $15. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Courtney and Lindsay because I pay for them also. And I drove 10 hours to Mississippi to meet them, so I would do it all over again. Okay, yeah, I thought you were on there. Oh, Double Trouble's on live? Oh, I didn't know they were live tonight. Sorry. I'm just about as far as I'm going to get. If I need anything else, because I am out of eucalyptus. I thought I had more. This comes from Hobby Lobby, so they usually have it in stock. Do you see holes, guys? Once this comes down. Yes, they are amazing people, as well as designers. Yeah, it's all new. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Misty. Are there holes, Misty? Claudia, Timmy, Brandy? I don't know who's all in here anymore, but I can see you guys. Thank you, Timmy. I might want to put a long thing down here and one here. Hi, Janie. I got a box from you today, and nothing was broken. It was even the right shape box this time. Because I thought I got a box from you on Saturday, and it was just an envelope. And I was like, if there's a beak in there, we're in trouble. If I didn't tell you, I love this. Hey, Jen. Yes, I did get the beak. So tomorrow, I'll be trying to get the beak on. Put that up here. So it's kind of peeking out the bow. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, that didn't catch them all. Neither did that one. Let's go with this one. Pop that pop of green out the bow. And one more. And then I think we're going to call it quits because I have to get eucalyptus. But I don't know where I'm going to put it unless I put some right here. I do have one more. Yeah, aren't those monster attachments that Janie makes beautiful? So if anybody's looking for one, go check out Janie's site. Wreaths by JTX. She made the eagles that we made. One more right back here. And I think we're there. Other than tie this down. Thank you, Misty. I think we're there, guys. I appreciate you spending some time with me on a Monday evening. And thanks, Janie. And we got something to add to my Etsy shop. Something simple. It took me a half hour to, it probably took me 45 minutes because I did the bow and put the sign on before I came live. See you soon, Misty. Thanks, Brandy. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Oh, Tammy, that's okay. I'll be back towards the end of the week. I'm not committing a day because I don't know what's going on. And like I said, Misty holds me to it. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Timmy. All right, guys. We'll see you all soon. I'll see you around TikTok. Have a good evening, everybody.